I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Interesting.
Seemed like a happy family.
It was. Maybe he was having an affair. Oh, smooth jazz. You like jazz? Okay. I feel like I just have to keep going over something because I don't think we have the fucking brain cells right now. Usually, I think it tells me, doesn't it, if I have the ability to clue up here? Yeah. Like, I don't know. No. I don't know what to do with that. See, like, I'm not... We do that one. Nope. Mary. Yeah, we don't have things that we need, which means that I'm combing this place over again. Do you know what I do want to do that we've never done? Make a phone call. We've never made a phone call. Let's do Chief Officer Smirnov. Good strong Russian name.
Smirnov.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad, is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself in his
I'm just going to turn the TV up because I can't hear
I'm too
shit.
busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Sorry, I have to make a split decision. Daughter hired me.
Joe Dunn's daughter hired me.
But I still don't get it. Any signs of foul play?
Bobby Yale disappeared the same day.
His pupil.
Sorry, I don't mean to be blinding
Bobby
you
Yale.
guys either.
No one's seen him since Dunn hanged himself.
Well, his coach killed himself a few weeks before his big fight. Must be drowning his bad luck in booze in some gutter somewhere.
So, are you gonna help me?
I wish I could, John. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have anything useful to share. And it seems like you don't either. But
Demon, I found out that the save combination is no longer his wife's birthday.
I helped you with your little problem.
I found
You
that
killed
out,
an
but that's
Italian.
all I know.
we agreed not
I'm
to
talking
talk about it
to
ever again. See you, John. Always
a bigwig named Smirnov. I gotta turn the TV up though because I can't hear the conversations. Yeah, I honestly can't hear anything. We should call the rhinoceros's wife. I do want to talk to her. I want to hear what she says. It's Chief Officer. Yeah, I need to call her.
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me. My husband...
Your husband is cheating on you.
Yes, Mrs. Colbert. I'm afraid you were right to hire me.
Oh, that filthy good for nothing. I'm gonna rip his horn out.
Are you good? Just checking. So I can't do anything with this. This one, there's nothing over here. The music is so great. I love the music. Roman, don't lick, please. Yeah, there's like nothing here that I think we... Did we not try this in? No dung, no glory. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing here. Roman, stop, please. Your fucking licking's driving me nuts. Oh, hang on. It's weird. You have to kind of like hit it at a weird angle. I think we did this one, though. The harder you bang, the muckier you get. What kind of sex is this guy having? You think we should check the crime scene again? Maybe I missed something at the crime scene. Oh yeah, I keep fighting the camera and I can't. I gotta remember that. I can't do anything about that. I also don't know how to get to the crime scene now.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
I'm just kidding. I figured it out. My friend there. Rome. E.O. Did you guys know it's his birthday on Saturday? He gonna be an old man. Older man. Yeah, there's nothing I can do in here. Because this guy is the Confederate dude. Yep. And I've looked at everything here. I can't... Roman, please stop licking. We looked at all this. Nothing is triggered. But it's not telling me that I have a brain clue. So I feel like that I don't know. I feel like things have happened and I haven't done things right. Also, sorry for my lackluster appearance more so, because you guys, I am tired AF. Nothing in there. And then I think there's just the one more. Yeah. Romeo, what is the matter, baby? Because there's just the, Roman, stop licking, please. Bitch. And I can't look at this anymore? No. The whiskers are quite powerful. Okay, so these are my two brain cells working. The face that I make when I also need to think very, very hard. There's paint. So we have things that we can do. And then see, they go like that. Who do they belong to at the gym? I'm just kidding. Sorry. That was my bad. There's something about his suicide. Those don't match. I'm just trying to... Mary calls him Joey. She's got nice handwriting. Oh, shit. But those don't work together. So, like, none of these go together. He had a bad argument while on the scaffold. Someone threw a paint can in the trash. Who do they belong to? But they don't. But they don't go. So there's that. There's that. Stop licking, please. God damn it. And then somebody threw a paint can in the trash. And then it just keeps going. But then they don't work. so frustrating. I just don't know where else to look. And this does nothing for us. Okay. Nothing's here. Nothing is here. Nothing's there. Scaffolding is here.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again.
Okay. This music fucking slaps. I don't know. Well, I've got that. But, like, there's nothing else here, though. There we go. First song you done.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know. I...
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Was it stolen?
Had it been stolen?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Of course.
We got a clue. I got 2 clues. That was the case we needed. All right, 2 brain cells. Let's fucking pontificate here. Oh my god. Nice. What are you doing there, my guy? You got a scritchy scratch?
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Are you good? You got a scritchy scratch there happening. No. Could it be this one? Nice. Pontificated really great.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
We're seeing each other or we're not sure. I just keep going here. Look at these 2 brain cells are just fucking chugging away here. Could it be that it was this one? Derby! Oh my... Look at me. 2 brain celling away here. 6 hours of sleep.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
Oh my god. How are you, Derby? Any more clues? Yes! It's all coming together. Okay. I really don't like being on that one. Okay. Nice. Oh my god. Okay. So, where do I start? So, yesterday was kind of a write-off. The lady that's training me is like so busy doing her job and also the old job, my job, that, like, she has, like, oh, I've got a meeting from this time to this time, and then another this time to this time. Like, do you think you could find something to do? And I was like, what would you like me to do? I don't even know what I need to be doing for you. Okay, well, could you just, like, book these meeting times, send out this email to these people? Could you order supplies? I'm like, okay, sure, like, no problem. I didn't have access to certain things I needed to have access to. They gave me my laptop. It was ready. However, you have to, like, put a password in to actually, like, get to your password in the login screen, but they didn't tell me what the password to get into it was. And I'm like, that's fine. Today was slightly better. I was actually able to I was able to make some POs and receive some POs. Oh yeah, so go Spartan. So I actually applied for a full-time position within my company, and I got it, and I started yesterday. So I no longer work at the retail store, which is devastating to me internally so much so. Yeah, so after 12 years, my tenure at the store has finito. So, very sad.
Yes?
I need you... Well, are you feeling better?
Feeling any better?
It was a big
Yeah,
move, yeah,
I
thank you.
guess.
It's been a very big transition, just in the sense that, like, moving off of union to hourly. Sorry, that was a stupid thing. Moving on from union hourly to salaried office now. So, got a big massive tour of my own fucking brewery that there was places I had never even been to before. So that was kind of nice. That ate some time. Still don't have access to some shit. My car wouldn't start this morning because it was minus 26. So I had to call CAA to come boost me. And I was 15 minutes late on my second day. So that was really great. I'm, like, frantically texting my new boss. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Which was still better than where my mom is, because it was minus 36. So it's practically fucking summer.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
So sad. There we go. I need to get the Rolodex. It's like, okay, so Derby, are you having a slight day warm-up?
And there it was. Mary's birthday. A week prior to that very day.
And then it's going to get stupid cold again. It's actually going to warm up overnight. Like, I took Roman out for a walk just before I started. And so it was minus 26 this morning when we went out. It warmed up slightly. And then when I just took him on our walk, it was minus 10, feeling like minus 19. And I was like, this is beautiful. What a beautiful day to go walking. It's fucking wild. Anyway, can I break in here now? I'm going to use back, because I don't know if I actually need to get in the old brain cells here. Yeah. Yeah. Could it be this? No. Really? Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. I have to go into the notebook side of things. Okay, yeah, same here. And I'm like, why must you hurt me? Why do you need to hurt me as such? It sucks for walking. Like, it's just, no thank you. And then we have to walk so early in the morning now. Her B-day was last week. I don't even know what day of the week it is. I hope it's not going to ask me for her birthday because I don't know it. I'm gonna use Mary's birthday. Oh. Bingo bango. Right password. Good job, me. Business insurance policy. Okay.
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
Sometimes he probably needs to be safe. Derby, have you played this game before? Last Will and Testament. That probably seems important. We should probably take a look at that.
You open the safe?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that go to Bobby Yale.
Do you think, when was it signed?
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Okay. Do you think Bobby Yale read it?
Do you think Bobby Yale read
The
it
jazz
before
in
he
here
disappeared?
is just
Maybe.
on point. Thanks for the info.
All right. Thanks.
There's still something in there, wasn't there? A gun? Can I look again? I can. Yeah, there's money in here.
A few bucks. Just petty cash.
And then that's everything, I guess. Okay, now the safe has been looked at. Also, I had a dumb moment, and one of our first scenes was me fighting a rhinoceros. And you know what the first thing I did when it gave me the option? I headbutted him. I headbutted a rhinoceros. Because I didn't see what the other option was. I was like, yeah, I'll headbutt. That's a rhinoceros. I broke my nose. Not well. It really didn't work out well. And he might be part of the Irish Mafia. I don't know. Romeo. What are you got the scritchy scratchies? What are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. He wanted to call off the fight. Do you think there's something suspicious about his suicide? Evidently not. Okay, so do you think we should go and talk to Mary? Are you good? Maybe we should go and talk to Mary. Hang on. It's too late. We'll go back up. And I'm going to talk to my BFF over here too. Is he still training? Yep. Hey, big guy. Maybe speak. Yeah, tell me about the fight.
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Joe Dunn? There's a gun in the safe.
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although, when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang, and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
If only a life were that simple. If a man is pointing a gun at you, please put it in the safe. We'll never talk about it again.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free?
Tell me about Sonya. You seem to get along.
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift.
No.
I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
All right, you just keep on training there, big guy. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk to Mary. Oh, this fucking jazz. So great. Okay, we need to talk. Also, Derby, you missed probably the greatest character that's ever existed. Is that my car? It's a camel. But he seems to be...
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
like high on drugs or something. Oh, am I getting in? I'm not. Okay, so I cannot leave. Okay, I'm gonna go and see Mary. I want that car. I think I did this last time too. Okay, well, this creature shoved me, so it's fine. It's weird to see, like, just that animal's wearing a trench coat. What is the matter, baby? What? You got the scratchy scratchies? You're itching a lot there. Also, my feet are freezing. Also, I'm tired. Also, this is the really shitty thing now about having to get up so goddamn early is I can't stay up late anymore. My first night, so I guess Sunday night, I slept in 15-minute increments for 6 hours. It was really great. I was so afraid I was going to miss my alarm that I would just, like, my mind was just like, oh, how long is it? How long do we have now? Okay, it's only been 15 minutes. Oh, what about now? Did you look now? Okay, we only have 15. Okay. The last time I looked, it was it's like 4:50 or something. I'm like, oh, so much time. And then my alarm went off. And I'm like, that's great. Oh my God, I was so scared. Oh, her skirt's doing that thing again. She's up skirting us.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
You're suffering more than you let on.
You know what? You're the only woman who ever called Dunn Joey, except his late wife.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
I can wait a while.
May I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
Nice. What kind of animal do you think she is? I haven't been able to, like, figure it out. Anyway, I slept really good yesterday, but, like, not the best because I still, like, it was almost midnight again. And I'm like, technically I think I could sleep until probably about 6:20, but it's been so cold. I have to layer up so much.
Oh, Lord.
And the nice thing is I'm only 8 minutes away from work. So, like, I literally could leave at 7:50 and be at work for 7:58. Because I get to, as long as I log 7.5 hours, I can work 8 to 4.
Mary Purnell.
If I take a half-hour lunch.
The angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We've been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant.
Paperwork.
Say no more. Paperwork.
He really hated it. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to cheer you up.
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
It's a bulldog. And Dunn seduced you?
Which is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much.
I was gonna
Mr.
say. Yes.
You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone.
Why the secret?
Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
He proposed? Did you?
So he asked you to marry him.
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed. I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Well, thank you for the information, I guess.
Thanks for sharing all that with me. Take care.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
I have much to pontificate. I think I have to tell Sonia. And Mary has a cold. Do I have brain power? I feel like this has something to do with this. No. Okay. Well, we cannot do anything, but somehow we're back at the gym. Look at that majestic creature. Very nice. This might be an awkward conversation that I'm about to have. Maybe. I honestly don't know. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw something over here the last time. No, maybe I didn't. What angle did I catch it at? I think I was just imagining things. Okay. I think we need to talk. Cat senses. I am Catman. At least I thought I was Catman. Circle.
Big, bright eyes.
Okay, so we're just doing the same thing
Looks
we did the last
well-rested.
time. Okay, never.
Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
Okay, we've done this already. What can you tell me about the gym's insurance?
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
I know who had your mother's ring.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Well, it was Mary.
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are you gonna do?
There's something I never asked you about your father's will.
You're one lucky lady.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't
Yeah.
hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Why does it keep giving me these options then? Okay, so she seems pissed. But there's still nothing that I can do. So what about the old notebook here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cold as ice, eh? Well, that's all I had, guys. Thank you. I'll show myself out. I don't know who else to talk to. I don't know what else to look at. Should I talk to this guy again? Maybe he's got something for me?
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Yeah. I can't get anything else about that. What about my friend here? He's really training hard. And now he's going to keep training. Because he doesn't know anything else. Okay. I'm actually going to go back to this. Who is this? Sonia. Yeah, he's a sax player. We don't know a lot about that. Should we let Chief Simmons know about this? Smirnov, Simmons, close enough. Look at this guy. Yeah. And I'm sure they're right. Okay. The Walrus Man. Cuckoo Cachoo. Okay, so now what? So that didn't really answer the question that I needed to have it answered. I'm just surprised, like, there's nothing I can do in this locker. Like, nothing really came out. Like, look at all the stuff that we gathered from this. Nothing. Should I make another phone call? Because I really am not sure where else to look now. I'm gonna make another phone call. Also, my chai tastes like shit. Like, if I wanted milk, I would just get milk.
Smirnoff.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case.
Dunn's death might be a racial matter?
I found racial slurs painted on the lockers at Dunn's gym. He was pretty open-minded about racial issues. Maybe his death had something to do with that.
John, half of the crimes in this city have racial ramifications. Unless you have solid proof that it wasn't suicide, my hands are tied.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn
Okay,
case.
that wasn't what I need. O'Leary is involved?
I went to Yale's place and ran into O'Leary's men. They were waiting for him.
Ah, well, it's only normal. They run an illegal gambling operation. If a fight's canceled, they lose money. I'd love to take a swing at O'Leary, but we can't base the case on a hunch.
I'm not finished yet. You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case.
I guess we have to go with this one.
Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Okay. What is it? Don't leave me hanging, my guy. The game takes a while to load. It's just like... What was that one game that took you... Vampire? We haven't played that game in a while. I hope to never play it again. But the worst part is I was starting to enjoy it. Hello? Oh no, not the jukebox. This is the worst thing ever.
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music.
Look at this distinguished looking gentleman.
And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
I'm a cat. You do too.
You look pretty tired yourself.
Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving.
Me too.
Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
Yeah, I've had better days. You know, because I'm tired.
I've had better days. And I'll have them again. I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You could order something to eat.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
I love it. Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, East Manhattan. Post-mortem report, preliminary. Okay. Joseph Richard Dunn. He was a widower. Lynx, color dark brown. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Internal findings. No internal autopsy was performed since external evidence seemed sufficiently conclusive. Huh? Dunn had 4 different neck marks. Time and date of death, approximately 7 p.m. on October 19. Violent asphyxia. Form of death, suicide.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
You don't want, like, cigarettes and booze on your pancakes?
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands.
I'm gonna take the law into my own hands.
I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Sometimes one does have to intervene.
I'll try, but sometimes there's no alternative.
I also like how our
All
friend
right.
is a dog, and I'm a cat.
In any case, keep me posted, will you?
I'm gonna keep you posted, but maybe I'm also gonna forget.
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
I think it's just fantastic. I got 3 clues out of that. Time to pontificate. Okay. Huh? Really? Nice. I did that, and I thought about that. Dunn was murdered. Murdered. Clues collected allow new deductions. Go me. That's all we needed. We needed that envelope, and look at what's blown the whole case open. Hello? Shit.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
But I have more brain clues. What? Really? No. Oh shit. Damn it. Okay, so this. This? Nope. Like, it makes sense, but it doesn't. Did I do this one? No, okay. I did now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll get this. There we go. I don't know how that makes sense, but it makes sense, I guess.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
Okay, do I still have brain power clues? I have one clue left. No. Nice. Look at that. We got 3 clues left. Okay. At least it autosaves frequently, I guess. Classic move. I don't even know who to blame that on. Is that a PS thing or is that the game thing? I'm never going to remember all of this stuff I just had to piece together. I don't think so good. Can I skip this? I think I can. Oh. I must say, like, the game music is really, really good. I really like it. I just can't skip this part, unfortunately. So that's 2 crashes now. It crashed last night when I was exiting out of it. Like, I was checking one thing in the settings, and then I exited out to exit to the main menu, and it crashed. And I'm like, it kind of makes me want to read the comic now, I'm not gonna lie. And then we get to wait with vampiric type loading times because that's just how we do here. And then you think it says 99% and then it goes to 100, you would be wrong. We're actually like 101 now. Wow, it's gonna do me dirty like that, huh? I didn't mean to do that, though.
Just turned off the grill. You all got about 25 seconds to order your last burger before it goes cold, you bastards! Hey, if it isn't Miss, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sorry, too, because we ran out of sissy menus. Your dad and brothers ate them all. So, you got anything to say to Sam, little kitty?
Eat my fist. I just want to get a friend a cheeseburger.
I want a cheeseburger for a friend.
1 cheeseburger for your boyfriend.
Thank you.
Coming right up. Come on, you bastards. Finish your meals and be gone. I'm closing in 5.
I thought you said it was like 25 seconds. Okay. I gotta put all that shit together again. I don't remember anything. But anything. Derpy, I want to see if I'm going to take it to the Camel Man. If the game ever decides to load. Yes, there he is.
I have to admit, I was hoping to get something in return for that first hamburger. But now I don't really know why I brought this. The cynics would say, I did it all out of selfishness. Just to feel
He
better about
has run
myself.
the New York Marathon in record time, even though he doesn't have any legs.
Who cares?
He has no legs, but he ran the London Marathon in record time. I just want you to think about that for a second. Also, he's kind of blind. And I think he's on meth. But that's okay. Look at this. Now I have to figure this all the fuck out again. Bingo, bingo.
I'm much taller than Dunn. And I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself.
Well, let's keep at her, shall we? We've got one more, and I don't remember what it was. Brain cells. Oh, thank God.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
Let it go through its thing. Hopefully it won't crash on me next time. We still have one more, and I don't remember what this is. No. Okay, hang on. Okay. Please don't crash.
Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Sweet. Ooh. I can deduce one more time. Very good. Dunn wanted to call off the fight, so he was strangled. Yes. Very good.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
It kind of looks that way. Maybe. My money is on Yale.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
Well, the evidence is stacking against him right now.
Everything seems to point in that direction. I'm certain of it.
But he could have been framed, couldn't he? In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale.
Ma'am,
Nothing has changed.
your father was murdered.
Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Ma'am, your father was murdered. What the heckin'? I think Roman's moved this fucking chair again, because I'm struggling.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she suddenly defending Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Who the fuck are you?
Do I know you? I don't seem to remember your face.
Well, maybe you remember my boys. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do.
That's
Mr.
the guy I
Blacksad.
threw my nose into.
So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
All right.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Oh, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
I don't think I had a choice in the matter, to be honest. I think I had to go with them regardless. Of my own accord? Oh, so if I didn't, then I would have been forcibly put into that vehicle. Very good. Okay. These are the things you gotta check. This is letting me enjoy my love of mob history, though, again.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective.
Not really.
And I, well, let's just say I have
Why does he
my
remind
own
me of
ways
Wile E. Coyote?
making people talk.
No deal?
I think I'll have to pass this time.
Why? What? Do my own ways scare you? Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a
one of us is
beer.
gonna have to
Is
fucking
that so
die.
bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone.
He's gonna hurt me.
So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
It's illegal? I can't really say. I'm not here to judge.
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me,
I'm no commie. America.
I'm not either.
Ah, well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case, that's not
Oh,
my
my
point.
political views brought me
The
closer to
government
O'Leary.
betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that,
Listen.
Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get
No.
my point now?
Here's the thing. Communism works in theory. Fair enough. It works in theory. It does
All right.
not work in practice.
I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. when the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield.
Voting.
The same weapon that turned America into a
Voting.
great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
You're bending the truth.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh, no. It might have been organized crime, but not anymore.
It's true. It doesn't.
I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir.
Not until
I
Joe
started at
Valachi
the
brings
bottom
it.
when Lucky Blitzen
You know,
ran the
but that
show.
doesn't come till later.
Yeah, good for him. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
It was the two of them.
Yeah, the two of them.
Bastards. But don't you worry. I'll have a talk with those two.
Put him in the ground.
I
6
cannot
feet
tolerate this behavior. Please, accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that,
under. How is he making
St.
himself
Christopher's
to be the victim in
Hospice
all of this?
practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids
That
get
is true.
free
They
schooling.
do that.
The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Where are we here, my Grey? The Mafia is a very, very strange and beautiful thing, and I love to talk about it because it's just so fascinating. Especially in and around this time period of which it's taking place, which seems to me it's kind of like late 40s to 50s. So you've already had like the waning era of those who established the American Mafia as we know it. They're already falling out of power. And then you're going to have like in like 30-ish years or so, you're going to have the
Yale's apartment?
I
The
told you,
Teflon
I'm on
Don.
your side. Go ahead,
Gandhi
search the
coming
place.
into the world.
I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me.
At least I didn't get beaten.
Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated.
Thank you.
Colbert! Wilson!
Where the hell's my car? My car is just missing. Oh, they brought me home. That's really nice. Pizza.
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Can't say this is the ideal drink for an
Yeah.
athlete.
Okay,
Then
so we're
again,
back at the apartment.
It could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Are they lovers? Smooth ass jazz. Continue.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know. A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
It's Mary. Yeah. Oh, I'm all over this one. This one I know. Let's fire up the old brain cells here.
That means she's been here recently. But why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Mary? What am I gonna do with you? Oh, God. Love when that happens. Drugs?
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Well, we're none of us perfect. This is a very interesting bathroom. And I think that's about as far as I can go. Yeah.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet
Yeah.
life.
Okay. Nothing. Madison Square. He's a painter? Well, that's really nice. Okay, I thought it was gonna give me something, but sure.
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bob?
Who doesn't? We were just talking about mob.
Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father. Besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course. Nice chain. Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes?
Maybe someone took the clothes?
Unless someone emptied it recently.
Gotta stay.
Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Okay. Is that everything? Yeah. Well, I didn't get over here. Okay.
17th century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady.
That's not very nice. He enjoys poetry. Is that everything in here, do you think? I hate the fact that I don't know. Okay. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Are we missing something here? I don't know. Okay, it's just gonna...
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby?
There's nothing here that I can look at. Except for that. Okay. Do I have any new deductions? I don't think so. What if he's staying at...
With people like O'Leary, you just never know. I didn't want to put Mary at risk. Why not take her a little something instead?
Is that who we're going to see next? That'd be really helpful if we could go and see her.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise?
Maybe.
When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
How did you open the door to his apartment?
I think it was already open. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out.
What's your relationship?
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight.
Were you cheating?
I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No. How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated everything?
Segregated schools and a worse education for colored children.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That fucking crap.
That crap.
And all
Maybe it is
the
a
lies.
possum. Derby, great job.
That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
I completely understand.
I completely understand you, Mary.
Just think if you were also a woman. He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The 3 of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
Don't worry, I understand.
I apologize to Mary because I was in the wrong. Have I cat sensed her? I have not. Cat sense. Oh, hang on, I gotta go down.
TV and radio all in one.
Fucking jazz.
Where will these mad times lead us?
Femininity starts at home. Belinda S. Lovelace. Gross.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
Uh-oh. I don't know what else I'm looking for. What am I looking for? I actually have no idea. I don't know what I'm looking for. There's a pie there, but I can't quite see it. It's right there. Oh. There we go.
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like
Yum.
pie.
Okay. Are you sure you don't know where he is?
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Thank you.
Also, your secret's safe with me.
Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. It means a lot to me.
I'm Uncle Boy. But about Sonya and the ring.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. Well, I told her about you and Joe Dunn. I had no choice.
And what did she say?
I don't think she took it too well. But she might come to understand it.
The cherry pie smells great.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
Pie.
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen. And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ, coffee?
Coffee, please.
I'll take some coffee, thanks.
Did I just leave? Okay, good. I was gonna help you with that.
Sorry. I was going to help you with that.
What just happened? Am I not allowed to be a gentleman? Oh. I like how she matches. Her outfit is perfect. The whole thing. The whole pie. Wait, what? Sorry, what? I have to keep this.
You should open a bakery and sell these pies.
Thanks. Joey used to say the same thing.
I have no other option. Cat senses. Read the room. Help me, cat senses.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared. Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
I understand your motives.
Look, I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
I should have fucking slept with her. Cat senses.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
What? Where am I going again?
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
I just want to help. I gotta talk her down.
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone!
Jesus. Damn it. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. God damn it. You gotta be so precise with this. Think about Mary.
Think about Mary, Bobby.
Don't even mention her name.
Ah. Why is he so strong? God damn it. What happened?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now.
What happened?
In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget.
The heart.
One, stay
I'm
calm.
panicking.
2, 1 chest compression per second. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi.
Oh God.
5 Mississippi.
Oh.
6 Mississippi.
I'm
7
panicking.
Mississippi.
I'm 1 Mississippi.
Oh, Bobby! Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm like, he beat me.
Bobby. Thank you.
How did he have a heart attack?
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day. I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder.
Yeah. I almost slept
I had
with
found
Mary.
and captured the prime suspect,
Good thing I didn't. That would have been super awkward.
and I had saved a life. And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.
Something bad's gonna happen. Well, at least I saved him. That's good, right? Now he can answer for his murder.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just
I didn't
vigilantes.
even take the law into my own hands. He attacked me.
I want a gun.
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang.
That's exactly how I feel.
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties.
Anytime children speak, it's like
I hate detectives.
banging in my head.
Bang, bang, bang.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those. Have I been sleeping long?
How long have I been sleeping?
I just got here. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
I can watch Yale on my own.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. I can watch Yale on my own.
No doubt. I just saw exactly how vigilant you always are.
Ouch.
As for what happened yesterday, I asked you not to get involved, or at least give me a heads up.
Sir. But I had to.
Bobby Yale attacked me. I had to do something.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided his assault. Anyway, what's done is done.
Why is he such a majestic looking creature? Don't worry, I got you. He's making it awkward now. Get a better letter, we're making it awkward.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn?
A while ago. Such detail.
Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
When I discovered the murder.
As soon as I realized that the murder weapon belonged to him.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
Want to call off his fight?
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
He might also proclaim his innocence.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
Be nice to her.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes.
I'm a vigilante.
And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
Were you saying I look like shit? Yeah, maybe.
I will. Thanks for the advice.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor.
Terrifying.
Who are?
Oh, detective. Congratulations.
You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me...
I always fare well.
Well, I always land on my feet.
Yeah, excuse the fuck out of me, sir.
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Sure, whatever you say. Dr. Palmer.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
They keep calling him kid. How old is he?
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this.
We're gonna talk anyway.
Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift. His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage.
He raged himself right into a heart attack, eh?
He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger.
You just have to learn how to manage that better, you know?
He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but...
I did save your life.
I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
Who killed Dunn?
Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
Well, he was too short to hang himself.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
The murder weapon was yours.
I know the murder weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Desmond O'Leary?
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiami.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
Okay, what about Sonya Dunn?
What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
Frank Cassidy?
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life? Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone,
stories.
You're risking your life to find his murderer.
No thanks to you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
He's snoozing now. Okay.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn.
Where am I going, baby?
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
Two going up, over, down, up. Okay. There it is.
Is that eye movement normal? He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
See? There's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too, after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I mean, I have nightmares too.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in.
She's great.
You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
And how do we do that? Oh, shoot.
I need to take a look at his medical report.
Got him. Oh, hang on. You gotta hit it at a weird angle. See what I mean? Look at this. Still trying. We'll get it.
Something's wrong with him. I need to find out what.
Okay, I'm just trying to see the clue. Stop. God damn it!
Something's wrong with him. I need to find out what.
Give it to me. There we go. God, what a struggle that was.
Ugh.
Yes, shoes smell like a dead man. Oh. Think. Oh my god. Sorry, what? Nice.
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Okay. Well, that's good.